Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
And they'll go on the ground. And they'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Huh? Oh, we didn't even go. We're going tomorrow.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
No, the other way.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Detroit! Detroit!
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
On 3rd down, it's Frazier. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that you go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Riley. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but
Still
all for
first
naught
down.
on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Let's go!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he finds a man in the crossing route. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
You burned it, Big C. You burned it, Rook. Rook, you burned it. That's why you're in there. You burned it. You have earned it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go now.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Operating from the gun. Riley. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Let's go.
From the gun, Riley. He's got the hook up to Lee. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, spinning away. And able to get him inside the 5, here, just inside the 5, about the 4. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Operating from the gun, Riley. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. From 6 yards away. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us? With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one, a 13-play drive in total. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave what the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the
oh, wow. That guy's gone. That guy's gone.
Thanking him for
that guy's gone.
Space to rumble.
That guy's gone. Wow.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. A look now at the defensive starters for Philadelphia. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
We had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we?
That guy ain't on our team.
Fun to me.
I don't know what you're talking about. That guy
like
not on our team. Don't associate that clown with us.
What he wouldn't tell us, though, was how he was going to create it. Is it going to be just the front 4? Is it going to be 3? Is he going to bring linebacker, secondary? This will be fun to check out.
Now they'll switch it up here and lift a throw. And that is incomplete here.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me.
Why that guy's mad at me?
Biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Good job.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Good job,
so it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Oh, wow.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame.
Uh-oh. Let me look at this play. What was that? What was that? Oh, yeah, that silly play.
Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Oh,
now they'll run it on the toss. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. Getting the sense Charles.
Get interception. Good job. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Touchdown. Good job.
What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to lose
you gotta stay inside
to the 12-yard line.
Oh, okay, that was right.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hurry, 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 hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley. And he's got it. Got his man on the
Good job.
ground.
I see you, Big C. You've earned it.
Catches now in this divisional round.
You've earned it, big fella. You've earned it, Rook.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Let's show them that was not a drag route. If he went upfield, show it. Oh, look, I ain't even got to show it. There it is on the outside. Goes up the field and then comes out. Come on, guys. What are we doing? Stop watching his game. Heck on it.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
To throw on second down. Riley throwing left
Good
side
job,
here, and
E.
it's complete.
Take the second quarter.
That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Oh, take it to the second. What are you doing?
One quarter gone in this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score, and we're back to Philadelphia after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Oh, my God. I was hoping underneath. Try to hit the home run.
And on the ground they go with a running back. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
They tried a quick
inside, but he got clobbered. He got clobbered. Oh, he's hurt too. Oh, damn. Damn, they hurt Bray.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Good job.
E.B.
Butler from Drake.
41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Throwing on first down. Riley, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Double deuce.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Got to make a right read here.
Off the play fake. Riley.
Good job. Way to check it down.
He's got a man.
Way to check that down.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for
That
a
could
first
have
down
been
as
your
well.
drag route. That could have been your drag route.
That's a
Let's check it
staple
out.
of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Let's see. Let's see. This could have been your drag route. But I think, oh no, that guy's going upfield. Oh, nope, that ain't the drag. Because he's, there he is right there. Oh yeah, he's way upfield. He's way upfield. That's not your drag. Good job. Let's go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
I'm not sure if I like this. We're not inside the 10, so if we need to run, you run. We're not inside the 10. If you need to run,
looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley.
Good job.
He's caught inside the 5.
Good job.
He couldn't quite get
Good
there.
job.
Tackled down at the 1.
Wow, that was a good read right there. That was a good read right there. Because this guy here fooled you just a tad. But when you saw him come up just a bit, you knew that this guy was going to be open. Good job, Captain Kirk. Dr. Spock.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Good job.
A great play there with his 2nd
Three-time league
touchdown
MVP.
here in this first half. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try to generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Cross us up. They try to
I
cross
do know
us up,
from
guys.
experience that when you slow
Try to
down
cross us
someone's
up.
running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert.
Oh, the guy just standing there. Oh, picked off. Oh!
For the draws, and
Wow,
other
that was
plays
a
of that
dangerous
nature
throw.
to
That
make
was
sure
a
you don't get
dangerous
hurt.
throw. That would have been a pick 6.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
Oh, blocked!
When you hit him on the move like
Oh,
that, he's able
damn.
to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Wow. The Vikings, boy. Shit. These guys are playing lights out.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Green.
And they'll go ground game here to the tailback. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Green 19.
They run a draw here on 2nd
Oh,
down.
God damn it.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle, no running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And there is a flag as he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. But who's this going to be against?
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're
First
right.
down.
They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask gets him a free 15 to start the drive. And they'll go on the ground. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And they'll run it here. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Riley. Rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside 25-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
That's bullshit.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while
What
maybe
the? Are you
overplayed,
kidding me?
you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
What's this person doing out there?
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They'll drop to throw.
What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
And this is caught for
Are
a
you
Cowboy
kidding me?
touchdown. As
Wow.
his guys are in for 6. And the
Wow.
Cowboys are an extra
Wow.
point away from tying the
Oh,
football
wow.
game.
Wow.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys,
Wow.
right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever.
You know
There
what,
it
that
results in a
Philo,
touchdown. Now the
didn't
extra
even run
point
that
try
pass.
forthcoming.
He didn't even run that. Wow.
Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
They gave you a bogus one.
This fielded at the 2. Fighting through. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
No. Check. Patriot.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding some room at midfield. The 40.
Good job.
A big run
Good job,
there.
Thorpe.
29 yards and a first.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a slew of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open
Yeah.
field to get.
Go to
after
run
that.
through that guy. Pick him off. Hey, look, it's time, baby.
So from
time, it's
Cowboy
time.
territory
It's
now,
time.
here's 1st and 10
It's
at
time.
the 34.
That's a linebacker on him.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
That's a linebacker on him.
Off play action. Riley.
Good job.
He's got his man in the crosser.
Good job. A la crosser.
So a minute 55 to go in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
A la crosser. Good job. Hey, you can't take it with you. Can't take it with you. Can't take it with you, man. You can't take it with you. Can't take it with you. No, we don't like that.
We remind you, as we've
We
done
don't
all
like
year,
that.
that
We
coming
don't
up
like
at
that at all.
halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way on this one.
Oh, you know what?
Losing
Hey,
yardage
now it's time
back
for the
at
other one, but we got like 3 of these.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got 3 of these,
So the
baby.
myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Right there. Oh, here. It's here. Yep. Yep.
Leopard. Leopard.
We practice this. We practice this. We practice this. We practice
To
this.
throw on
We
second
practice
down.
this.
Riley
There you go. We
finding
practice
safety
this.
valve here.
We
That's
practice
complete.
this.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's exactly what we
They'll
practice.
wind
You got to
up
make that
getting 10
move.
back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Huh? No, I don't like none of this.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
Take the money.
And his kick is indeed good.
Take the money.
And they take a 17-14 lead. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Set. 3-19.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a handoff looking right. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early.
False start, offense.
And that'll set him back 5. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively.
You
so
never
with
know.
4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
You never know.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Out now.
Oh, yeah. That play will be outlawed next year.
Is the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the
That's one
second
of his
time.
go-tos.
This is taken around the 12. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad
Oh,
memories.
wait a minute. Why?
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. We've already punched 2 tickets to the championship round this weekend. We'll get back to you guys and punch a 3rd in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's NFC divisional round game. But first, let's take a look back at action from earlier. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they'll go on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That was good, tough running right up the
Good
middle.
job,
And
that
if the
guy.
defense can't penetrate,
That guy, man, he got that.
and
He got
make
that
him
down to
slow
a
his
science.
pace or change
Cheating
direction,
rat.
that's often the end result.
Minnesota. I mean, a couple first downs. Minnesota. You could be looking good. He's gonna blitz. Hey, hit him over the top. Minnesota.
So here's a 1st and 10.
Hit him over the top, Minnesota. Hit him over the top. Hit saw it. There you go. Good job. He wants to blitz.
At the 38.
He wants to blitz.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now back to throw.
Pick off!
Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted.
Oh, this
they would
dude,
have loved
this
the first
dude's
pick of the
freak.
game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
He's freaking. I mean,
That's
this
the call spot on. How about the execution of that
These guys
defense
are
right
stupid,
there?
man.
So
These
it
guys
was
are
absolutely
stupid.
locked up tight.
These guys
He was
are
trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it,
I
he felt
mean,
like he
just-
needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a
I mean,
touchback.
just stupid.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And they'll run it here. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Oh,
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath.
good job, Riles.
And up to the 35 before
Well, you
they're
are
able
so
to knock him
smart.
down.
You
They
are
pick
so
up 12
smart.
on the play there,
You
and
are
they
so
move the
smart. You
chains.
are so smart, man.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Riley completes it to Lee. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Oh, he's short. He's short.
Off the play fake. Riley.
Oh, just look at the rookie.
Crossing route. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Look at the rookie.
That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. So they're That play offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Let's go!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Wow. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Set! Green, 39!
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. First down. Riley. Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
To throw on 2nd down. Riley, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Point after, right down the
Minnesota,
middle.
you got a minute and 16 seconds. 15 seconds. Ain't no anything can happen. Anything can happen, Minnesota?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
All right, here we go. Green, 30.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that one results in 35 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw now on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Where they hit him, Starks. Oh. Oh.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
All right, here we go.
Now they try the right side here. And able to push his way forward here for a good
These
little
guys
gain.
here, boy, they trying to cross me
It'll
up.
be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
That guy will try to take off and run. That guy will try to take off and run.
He'll look to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
What's that? You know what? I missed the right.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
And they'll run it here. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And on the ground they go with a running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Take it to the 4.
Forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Take it to the 4. Take it to the 4.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Riley. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
All right, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Riley, and unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, Riley. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Heck of a move and then brought down near the 23. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here we go now.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
All right, here we go.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Oh, you
And he'll be
jumping
brought
rat.
down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Oh, I believe so.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties.
Automatic
No.
first down.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. A great effort there.
Got praise.
Taking it in. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
Ooh, wow.
Point after, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. A good drive that time as they go 9
It's really
plays
11-20.
And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
I'm way past my bedtime. Oh, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Not in Florida.
All right, here we go. Green, 30.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Over a few people.
Wait a minute.
Right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Right, come on in, P. Smitty.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
All right, here we go.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll run it here. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play.
My
music teacher back in New Paltz. This is by Thimo Bagley used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. And on the ground they go with a running back.
I see you, Praise.
Down at the 44-yard line.
I see you back to back league MVP. I see you.
Open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
Good job with a good vision.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So the solid run on 1st, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all on your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded to do that. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And they'll run it here. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And on the ground they go with a running back.
Oh, it's a first down. Good job. That's a good tough run.
But a nice little he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision.
Oh, these cheating rats. Oh, my God. Really? Really? So, guys, here's the first down marker right there. Wow. Well, I stand corrected. This nigga's down. All right. I stand corrected. Okay. Right. I stand corrected. Take your money. Take your money. Take your money.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late.
Ow.
And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen. And you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
All let me want.
It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Oh, of course they're going to give it to him.
The first down
Of course they
yardage
were
to
going
the
to give it to him.
35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on
Of
4th.
course they were going to give it to him.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
All right, here we go. Blue, landed. Blue.
They'll set up a throw. Gets it to Bellamy out right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw is incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3-19.
They'll look to throw here. And Fowler's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Back to throw here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
All these they want.
They're going to look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Oh, look at that person. That
All
guy.
right, here we go. Green, 39.
Tired.
Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
Doesn't matter.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Now let's go. Blue, landed. Blue, landed.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Extra point forthcoming. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave one more off this lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
And it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go. What? 90.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
you know.
And they'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. The Eagles on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Let's go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. And the connection not there. Incomplete. Just 14 seconds down to the final couple of plays here. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game.
Ow.